Hey everyone, today we're diving into a really serious and, honestly, kind of shocking issue happening in South Africa. So, you might have heard about the rise in scams recently, right? It's just like everywhere.
What's even more disturbing is that scammers are now using the credibility of the police to pull off their scams. Yeah, you heard that right. It's a troubling trend that has a lot of people feeling confused and betrayed. So, let's break this down.
Scammers have always had their tactics like, those donation drives or flashy office setups that seem legit but really aren't. But now, they're pulling a new trick out of the bag, associating themselves with the police.
I mean, it's wild. They're showing up at events, posing with officers, and using the police presence to gain legitimacy. Like, who would question someone when they've got a cop by their side, right? This is where it gets really messy.
The South African Police Service, or SAPS, is being manipulated. Scammers are setting up informal gatherings, like community events, and they're getting police officers involved, which just boosts their credibility. It's downright scary how this affects public perception. People start to trust them more because they see police officers there.
It's like a false sense of security, and it's leading to a lot of heartache for victims who can't reconcile the fact that they were scammed, especially when police were involved.
Take, for instance, some real-life examples like Tiger Agriculture and Truva. Those situations are just heartbreaking. Victims are left feeling so lost and confused, grappling with the betrayal of the police's involvement.
I mean, how do you even process that? It's like these people thought they were doing the right thing, and then bam! They get hit with fraud. It's just devastating. And then there's this case study about Dazzle Brilliance Diamond, or DBD. They had this whole strategy to gain legitimacy, and part of that was accepting donations from private entities. Like, can we talk about the ethics of that? When police start accepting gifts, it raises so many questions about conflict of interest.
What happens to their investigations when they're, tied up with these scammers? It's a slippery slope, and the potential consequences are scary. Now, we really have to think about protecting public trust. The integrity of law enforcement is so crucial. If police start fraternizing with scammers, it just erodes that trust that communities need to feel secure. There's an urgent need for SAPS to disavow any engagements with these fraudulent enterprises.
They need to implement strict policies against using police stations for marketing. Like, we can't let this continue. So, wrapping this all up, it's clear that the involvement of police in scams is dangerous.
It's not just about money lost. It's about public confidence in law enforcement. We really need accountability here. It's time to restore that trust because, honestly, it's been shaken to its core.
And, if you're feeling as passionate about this as I am, I urge you to share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more discussions on important issues like this one.
Honestly, reflecting on all of this brings up so many emotions. It's frustrating and a bit scary, but it also makes me feel grateful for the awareness we're creating together. We can't let this slide.
We have to stand up for what's right and protect our communities. Thanks for tuning in, and let's keep this conversation going.